Hello everyone, it is Wazaldo or Wesley, and today's a very special day because I just hit 500 subscribers. Now, I made a promise to all my viewers who subscribed that at 500 I would show a video of me that got like 7 million views on TikTok, that went like super viral, got reposted everywhere, and that is going to be in this video today. But to keep it One Piece themed, I am going to be playing this Yamato deck that I am currently workshopping in the background. So here's the deck list. I'm not going to run through it just because I'm sure everyone wants to see this video. But if you want to try it out with where I have it now, here it is. Just pause and throw it in. If this is the first video of mine you are seeing, I encourage you to subscribe because at 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be starting to use a face cam and do a face reveal, fun stuff like that. And I am sure a lot of people will like the face cam a lot more than what I'm using now in the little PNG YouTuber thing. And I personally would also love to start using face cam. So subscribing, let's try and get to that goal quick because I would love to use face cam, like I said. All right, I'm just going to hop into some games and kind of explain as I go how this video is going to work. All right, we are playing into an Ace in Newgate. I'm going to go first into this matchup. And I keep that because I have a turn one play. So for today's video, I am going to be playing One Piece while also kind of just talking about my experience and showing the video. Please forgive me for kind of getting sidetracked as I play, just because managing the two things at once can get a little bit intimidating, I'll say. Anyways, I'm going to show the video now. I hope you guys think it's funny. Fair warning, it is a foot fetish joke. This video isn't going to be as family friendly as my other videos are, but I'm trying to get a little more comedy in my videos and stuff like that. This turn, I will probably just swing 8 at face and pass after. We've got a pretty good hand to kind of just scale throughout the game, but I'll show the video now. Did you 1 second to pass my turn so I'm not annoying my opponent? All right, here's that video. This is me at 16 for the record, so be nice to me, please. Here it is.
Did you know that this filter also works on your feet? Duet this and show me duet this and use it on your feet. That would be so cool. Show your feet.
Alright, really weird video. If this is the first video of mine that you're seeing, I am very sorry that you had to see that. I do hope people do find it funny. It is pretty cringe for me to an extent just because this is a video of me when I was a lot younger. But yeah, there's the video. I hope you guys think it's funny. I, at the time, was posting on TikTok pretty consistently. I think it was like every 3 days I'd post on TikTok. I'd try to make funny jokes and stuff. Some of them have aged pretty decently. They're still a little funny, but a lot of them are just like cringe meme humor from years ago, stuff like that. But yeah, the video ended up getting a ton of views on TikTok, and it eventually got taken down, unfortunately, because I mean, you can probably see why. It's a little weird, and I was a child in it, so it got taken down for child endangerment because, a little bit weird, but yeah. Alright, on this turn, I would love to be able to get through my opponent's defenses and hit them with a banish, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Opponent does have a double attack coming down, double attack unit, so I'm going to play out a blocker and just swing a bunch of 6s at my opponent to get through this Marco, hopefully. So I'll probably go 6, 7, and then 8 with the Kikinojo. But I'm sure you're all wondering, where's the proof that this actually got a ton of views? And I will show it now. All right, give me 1 second to just finish out this turn real quick. I'll minimize this so it's not bothering you. So 8, and then I'll end my turn. I'll probably block the Vista swing with the Hiyori. But proof is in the pudding, right? So pull it back up. Here are those photos. So this photo of me here is the original video that got taken down. You can see it has 53,000 likes and 3,000 views. And I said I got way more views than that. Here's that the analytics just to show that this is actually my account. Here's a video. Here's a repost of the video that somebody else posted, and it got a ton of likes. You can see that, and 3 of the OGs, myself included, reposted it just because, I mean, it's me. But yeah, all right, let's see what's happening in game. Ooh. All right, I'm going to get something bounced to hand. The Kikinojo, that's rough. That is one of my more aggressive cards. All right, and then my opponent swings 5. I'm going to counter this just because I need to keep some stuff on board. And then I think I have to let this one go through just because I would like to keep my blocker up. Ooh, that's rough. Alright, what can I do this turn to kind of get around this? I think I just swing 9 and then drop the Momo, or maybe whatever gets bounced back to hand. I'll drop that. Block, bounce the Hiyori. I'll just replay out the Hiyori. Yeah. Then I will play the Hiyori. Although, yeah. No, I need a blocker up. Alright, so this is the repost, like I was saying. Sorry, I'm going to get sidetracked a lot during this video. This is the person who reposted it. And you can see 7.2 million views here. So that's why I say it got 7 million views. In reality, it probably got a lot more, just because that's not the only person who re-uploaded it. So there's a few other re-uploads of it on Instagram and stuff. Alright, I'm going to take this hit. I'll use that, play the Neko Mamushi, and then I'll block this one. And trash a Momo from my hand to heal a life. Man, I'm getting a lot of these Hodies. It's kind of getting painful. I'll play this, attach 2 to Neko Mamushi, and then another 3. And I'll swing at the Vista. Hopefully I can get a block here. Then I can put pressure on the last life. I think I might lose here no matter what, but... Alright, it's KO'd in battle. Look at me not reading my cards. Just go 8 there. Probably gets blocked by the new gate, right? Yeah. But yeah, reposted, got a ton of views. There's also an Instagram account that posts it daily. This is an active Instagram account, which is kind of insane to me because this video is like 6 years old at this point. Over 6 years old, I believe. So just kind of crazy. If you do want to do something funny and comment on this page, just say like Wazaldo or something, or like Wazaldo was here. I think that'd be a little funny. And then here's the video again. But yeah, that's the story of the video. I think it's pretty funny. I mean, it's a little cringe to me still, just because it is a video of me as a kid that went viral. But, you know, it's not like I'm going to complain about that. And it's not really associated with me anymore. So I can't be super mad. Ooh, I was really hoping they wouldn't swing that. I don't think I survive here. Alright, that's game on the deck. Oh, and they quit real quick. Alright, I'm going to hop into another game and kind of continue this video. Alright, we're playing into an Emu. I'll take the second away from the Emu just because I can. And I see some decent stuff in this hand for going second, so I'll keep. But just to continue on the video, this portion of the video is going to be kind of about the future of the channel, how I'm doing, stuff like that. I did write some notes for myself, just so I can keep them up. One of the things I want to talk about is how I really want to make more casual content, and part of that does include going live with using my face. So if need be, in the future, if I'm like really itching to use my face in videos, I might just face reveal early. I don't really want to because I feel like the incentives make it more fun. The incentive of hitting 1,000 subscribers before that makes it more fun, but I'll just have to see. I do think that casual content like how to play One Piece, how to download the sim, and stuff like that is going to really help drive the game to a wider audience. I know I'm not like a huge YouTuber or anything, but one of my goals in creating this channel was to kind of popularize One Piece a little bit more. I'll start with a 5 swing at life, see what I can get out of it. They surely don't take this, right? Yeah. Then I'll drop a Kiku just to put some pressure on and end turn. But yeah, my big goal was to kind of have fun making content and make content for lots of people, which is also why I want to be a little bit more funny in my videos. I think I have a pretty funny personality. I like to goof around a bit. So having a little bit more of my personality in the videos, I think would be something that I'm looking forward to doing in the future, just because I think that might make my content more interesting. A lot of the things that drive me with making content is making it more interesting. I'm going to use this. I want to get rid of one of my bricks. I'll get rid of that, I guess. My hand did like not change at all there. But yeah, one thing I want to touch on is right now, I'm going to swing a 6 at life. Hopefully I can get some counter here. Right now I'm posting 3 times a week, 3 or 4, typically 3. And I want to have a way of doing videos that is friendly with this way of posting. Meaning, I want to have like a plan, if that makes sense. So I'd like to, in the future, like post a more casual video on a Monday, post a long video on a Wednesday, on Friday post a short deck highlight type video, if that makes sense. That's my goal. So let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think about just the content I've been putting out as usual. Let me know if you think I could improve on anything. I'm always looking to improve, so I'm happy to hear if there is anything I can do. And yeah, I'm gonna assume my opponent plays a blocker here. Yeah, probably clears the Kiku or the Izo. I'd assume the Kiku, but that does give me a heal. I think I just dropped the Basil and the Nekomamushi. Yeah, maybe I dropped the Momonosuke. Momonosuke might be a tricky move. Swing really tall at my opponent, especially if they swing into me and I go down to 2 here. Ooh, nice. Alright, I'm gonna have a huge board this next turn. Alright, and I win. I'll go back and show my deck list real quick. So I did end up cutting the Denjiro for just another 6-cost Momonosuke. I think the 6-cost Momonosuke is a great card. You could also put in another Izo just to have a little bit more 2Ks. But yeah, maybe cut Flame Spirit Split for Izo. Not too certain of what I want. But just to finish out this video, finish what I was talking about, I'm going back to college soon. I'm currently working full-time to fulfill credit for my college. And through that, I've had the opportunity to make a lot more content than I'd normally be able to. Being a college student means I A, am super busy, B, don't have as much money, so I need to work more, and C, just won't have as much time to make content. So my hope is I can still put out 2 videos a week while I'm in college, but it might be more like 1 or 2. I really do enjoy making this kind of content, so I want to continue doing so, but I just want to give everyone a heads up that might be happening. And yeah, I really enjoy playing the One Piece card game, so I'm going to try and not reduce the amount I'm playing, but yeah, the amount of content that's coming out unfortunately might go down. But yeah, I want to stress I'm super thankful for everyone for their support. It's been amazing to be making this content. I really do hope I can continue doing so, and I hope I can grow. Seeing the growth is really motivating for me, and I'm so incredibly impressed with the support and growth I've seen. Anyways, I'm going to kind of wrap up the video here. Here's the deck list one final time. Thinking about cutting the Flame Split, but I'll probably do another video on this deck in a couple weeks once I feel a little bit more comfortable in OP13. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, please consider giving it a like. If you want to give me some feedback, please leave a comment. I'm going to respond to all of them, especially on this video. If you want to see more content like this and you enjoy this kind of content, please subscribe. It really does help me out. I'm trying to hit 1,000 so I can face reveal and start making content with my face in it. If you want to see my mug, let me know by subscribing. If you want to hear more from me, check out my Twitter down below. I've been tweeting out a lot. I've had some bangers, in my opinion. They're pretty good. I'll throw one up on the screen now. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.